Hi guys, it's Miss Keen. Alrighty, so we are looking at investigation 5. If you like to follow along in your book, I'm talking about pages 78 and 79 in your textbook. Make sure to have your green note paper available so you can answer the questions as we go along. The title of this investigation is Transforming Coordinates. What we're specifically going to be talking about is how we can take transformations of figures and, change them on a coordinate grid. Now we've talked about the 3 types of transformations. Do you remember what they are? Well, they are reflection, rotation, and translation. So we're going to take figures and reflect, rotate, and translate them on a coordinate grid. All right, so first of all, I want to talk about the directions here, which it says the flag shape below consists of 3 segments. It was produced in a computer program using the commands shown. The commands tell the computer to draw segments between specified endpoints. And you can see here it's telling the computer is drawing 3 lines. Okay, so I'm going to just walk through this. So the first line starts at 0, -2, and it ends at 0, 3. The second line, now the second line begins at 0, 3. You see the relationship there. That one line ends at 0, 3, and the next line begins at 0, 3. And 0, 3 to 1, 2. And again, if it ends at 1, 2, the next line is going to start at 1, 2. Closing up this shape right here, going from 1, 2 to 0, 1, completing our flag shape. Now there are other possibilities to make this same shape. I'm going to give you another possibility. I'll use yellow. All right, so we are going to start at 0, 3 and make our first line to 1, 2. Second line is going to go from 1, 2 to 0, 1. Our third line is going to go from 0, 1 down to 0, -2. And our final line is going to go from 0, -2 all the way up to 0, 3, closing the figures. And I was just following the commands right here. Now, these are not the only possibilities. This is just 2 possibilities to make this flag shape. This was the first possibility, the second possibility. On your green sheet, you're going to come up with your own set of commands to make the same flag shape. Now, when you come up with your own, I want it to be different than the 2 that you see on your screen right now. Okay? And then the final question on that sheet tells you to write a set of commands for to produce a square centered at the origin. So you're going to write a set of commands. Here's the origin right here in the middle that has a square. Instead of the flag, it's going to have a square centered around the origin. Now, I just did a 2 by 2 square, but there are other possibilities. You could do a 3 by 3 square, 4 by 4 square, etc. Whatever square you come up with, write the set of commands for that on your green sheet. And then we're going to continue this in class. And I want you to start thinking about this. If we were going to reflect this flag, what set of commands would we have to use? So a reflection would look like this. So it would change the set of commands. So we're going to practice in class reflecting images using on a coordinate grid. So go ahead and finish up your green sheet. That's it.